Hello, hello, hello. We're back. I am just gonna do a quick audio check. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Alright. I think we are good. So we will get this started. I think I don't know. I'll hang out for a little bit and then I might just turn the camera off though and then just let it play because just kind of depends. But that way you guys can just kind of see it as a game. If people start chatting and gets like that, then we might come on. I might bring the camera back, or maybe we'll just play the first one with the camera and then gotta go from there. So anyways, so we've got a couple of good ones that I kind of want to play. So we've got our series in Tampa, which should be fun. I haven't played in the new ballpark actually since creating it, so we've got a 4-game set there, and then on the Diamondback side we've got a 4-game set at Wrigley. So and they should all be pretty good games. So I think Tampa's doing good, right? Nope, they have a losing record. All right. Anyways, so I'm gonna go back to that. All right, so I think we'll start with Tampa. To take on McClanahan, so that'll be interesting. All right. Hopefully I have the right one set up. So yeah. Hancock. No clue why this is all out of whack. Let's X that. Probably want to go. What did I have before? I have no idea why it's like this. No, that's okay. So we got Marte. Sorry, I have to fix this. I don't know why it got all weird. To left field, do we want Haggerty? Yeah, maybe. Let's go with Pollock. That way we can switch the calendar. Okay, so that should be okay. We'll give you a little break. Okay, so Rodriguez, Marte, France is fine, Suarez, Raleigh, Teoscar, Colby. He's struggling though, so that could turn into, well, you're not doing much better, so. Alright, Mayo, Crawford. Alright, that'll work. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next.
I need to figure out the music part.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Shane McClanahan. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
All right, ready to go here. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the air to left center. Rosarena moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ketel Marte.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that was a
swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one drilled left field.
Going.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there. That's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Boy, Marte. Should have slid that way.
And now the first baseman, Ty France.
So the thing I will say is, since I have not played in this stadium, if there are some mistakes in it, I will probably go back in between games and correct those. So you'll have to just bear with me for a second if that is the case, because I haven't actually seen this in game yet. So just a thought.
The pitch.
Here we go.
Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. He scores, and it's 1-0.
That's what we'd like to see.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Oh.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Oh my God.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rings it in, and that will end the inning. RBI double for the M's. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill, Emerson Hancock. What do we need to know here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's a 1-1. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right
We're
now,
just
it's
gonna
not a
ignore
club that gets
Wander
on base
Franco
enough.
at this point.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a guy to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden guys get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
2 outs, base is empty. Wander Franco next to hit for the Rays. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up.
Dude.
France settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
There we go.
Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
All right. Not that fast one. Nope.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Done.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Kobe Mayo had the day off yesterday. Comes the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
To second, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 1, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lowe.
The second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Home run number 20 on the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did
Say,
right
I
there.
didn't think that was about
He
pitch.
typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brock Jones.
All right, that was not a great
Well, you just
pitch.
got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Good shot.
The pitch. Upstairs.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. On to the 3rd inning. A.J. Pollock at the dish.
The left fielder, number 8.
The pitch.
Pollock.
And another ball. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base hit, left center field.
Playing the gap today.
Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Pollock leads off second with nobody out.
Wow.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And he deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Oh,
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
change up.
And a pitch. Comebacker to the mound. They get the out on Marte.
It's right down the middle now.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Franco. On to first. And that is that. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Ramon Laureano.
The designated hitter.
Righty delivers. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez heads towards it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Christian Bethancourt digs in now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Down on strikes,
There
and he knew it.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now 2-1.
1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the frame. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still tied. 1-1. Back here at the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 1-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's a ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher,
Cal Raleigh will hit next. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Late swing, fouled off. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. That's to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
now back, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
The 1-1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-1. Out towards right center field. Jones has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. 2 away down.
Now back, third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
So digging in, Kobe Mayo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the ground right side, Lau. They take the force out, and that is that. Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Yandy Diaz. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Wander Franco. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Here's a 1-1. Chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. Lau out on the play.
Now back, the seventh
Brock Jones getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. 2-1 now. Just missed.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Diaz on third. Franco over at second with 1 down. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Adam Duvall next to hit for the Rays. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball to strike. Check swing, and he held up.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That catches the zone for a strike. 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 2-2.
God,
Waits at the bender for the strikeout. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the fifth we go. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Center field. Jones drifts towards it. He's got it. One down. And now A.J. Pollock doubled in his first AB. Next pitch is downstairs. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
And here it comes. Swing, a high fly ball left field. Arozarena moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. So now 1-2.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 so far.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
There we
Got
go.
him swinging. Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. And the right-hander deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Margot stands at first with 1 out. Next offering upstairs. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. He goes down looking.
There we go.
The Rays strand just the one. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. Top 6. Now here is Ty France. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Jones makes the grab on the run. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. The 1-1. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Shane Baz up and loosening in the pen. Bradley getting loose as well. On the ground to third. And foul ball.
Changeup is killing me.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit down the line and left. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Gotta play Cal.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Raleigh on second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down.
Oh, God.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
Oh.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pollock hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Now batting Wander Franco. He's 0 for 1.
Franco.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's even up. That one just misses.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
Rock Jones next to hit for the Rays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering is outside. Pitch misses outside. 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. And now it's filled up. Manuel Margot up next for the Rays. And a 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez makes the catch, inning over.
There we go.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Shane Baz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate. Right-handed reliever.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Let's go.
Righty to the plate. And it's fouled away. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right side. Margot settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
A.J. Pollock, the next to hit. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Jared Kellner. He represents the go-ahead run.
Oh, Kellner.
1 down, base is empty.
Oh,
Up the middle.
shift.
Whips it to Duvall. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The center fielder, number 34, Julio Rodriguez.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Staying in the game on defense, Jared Kellner. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Penn Murphy gets the call from the pen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Laureano comes up to hit. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Kicks and fires.
3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days.
Got him. There we
Well,
go.
that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. The pitch. Outside.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground at first. He handles it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
The pitch. And that one is inside.
There we go.
Down the line, it's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And now, Eugenio Suarez. In the air, left field. Rosarena moving under it. Snags it for the second out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And the pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. (3-1) now. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. And it is gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 4-1.
Let's go.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Garrett Clevenger taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 60.
Kobe Mayo up next for the Mariners.
Boom.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Casey Sadler. This is his first appearance of the season. Back to the top of the lineup, leading off, Randy Arozarena. strike two.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop to first. Pretty nice play there.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco.
Yeah.
The 1-2. Swing and a
Let's
miss.
go.
Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Alright, that's what we'll do. Just realized there are two lefties coming up.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And there's a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson warming up for manager Kevin Cash.
Oh, God.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one out now. Here's Jared Kelnick. Grounded out his first time. And now the lefty. And now 2 balls and a strike. A
Oh.
little out front there as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The punch out there. Now 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Margot settles under it. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mariners 4. Paul Sewald comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Brock Jones. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 2-2.
Right.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These guys know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2 and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
There we go.
Our final line score tonight.
The Oscar.
Seattle Mariners. 4 runs, 7 hits.
Sweet. All right, we got one game in the books. So let's go ahead and we'll save it. Alright. Now we'll go to this one. Anderson. Wrigley. Anderson. Got some tired guys, huh? It's alright. Let's go.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Yet here we go, Singy. Time is running out and the stage is set for 2 teams with everything to play for.
Yeah, these are the moments at the ballpark we look forward to most. 2 teams jockeying for postseason positioning with no guarantee both teams qualify. So it's turned into a battle claiming these last few postseason spots. There's a lot on the line in this one.
It's all wonkiness going on.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And pitching in this game, Hayden Wesneski. Singy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200 inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
I mean, I've always liked him. It's just
left-hand batter waits.
Oops.
In the dirt. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Jeez.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
We don't have to swing it.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now it's Christian Walker.
2 strikes.
Now move to first. McCarthy back easily. The 1-2. Run around the
Oh
goal.
my God.
Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starting pitcher, Ian Anderson. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman,
And the righty deals.
Madrigal.
Foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ian Happ up to hit. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the pitch. And that's a little bit high.
It's a good take.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
There we go.
Here at Wrigley Field, here's Nolan Gorman. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Alec Thomas now. Popped in the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. Second inning here, no score. he caught it behind his back. The throw, nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck.
Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter,
This for a
Seiya
second.
Suzuki.
We'll keep playing, but you never know this year. So.
And a pitch. Smoked into left, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Christopher Morel will hit next. Falling behind 2-1. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Runners are at the corners, one away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he deals. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Ahmed. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely full.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Out towards left center. Pat heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And next is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air, left side. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
Righty delivers.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Foul ball there. Popped up. And it stays fair. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Singled and scored his first time. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate more. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Fly to left his first time up. And a ball evens the count. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. First and second, 2 down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. One down, base is empty.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down quickly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Brennan Davis. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This to center field. Thomas gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
Trey Mancini now singled and drove in a run his first time through. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. McCarthy trying to get there. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2. On the ground, out to short. Lawler tossed to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's a speed threat, Alec Thomas. And a 2-1 on the way. And the slider just misses.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. The wind and the pitch. Bounced out to short. Swanson sends it across to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now back.
Carson Kelly stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
The wind to the pitch. And that one upstairs.
2-1.
Out to short. Swanson zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nick Madrigal. And a 1-1.
Madrigal.
Out to short. Lawler whips it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. And now 1-2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Line drive. Carroll hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And here it comes. That one ripped, and no one can get there. And that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Jordan Lawler. That one missing inside. Base hit, center field. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. And the right-hander deals. In the dirt. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
This one in the air, right field. Suzuki puts it away for the out. 2 away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. 2 outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating.
Sufficiently cool. So.
When you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
In the dirt, but kept close. Barnhart gathers, throws, but not in time. He beats it. And he's on first after the strikeout gets away. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout. And that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're...
Yeah.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Barnhart gathers,
Oh, my God.
throws. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
So 2 down, and here is Nolan Gorman.
There we
That
go.
one ripped, base hit down the line. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 3-1, a 2-run double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
There we go.
Alec Thomas getting ready to hit.
Ball
Next
3.
pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now a fly ball to right center. Davis on the move to his left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're
Actually,
dialed
I'm
into
thinking
the show.
Over sequence. Well then, yeah. All right.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Down to third baseman Christopher Morel.
Third baseman, Christopher.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Miguel Castro. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
And now the count is even. And downstairs.
3-2.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Coming home. Cut off, now a throw home. Safe, and they trail by 1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Bill. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
Trey Mancini now at the plate. 1 for 2. The 1-1. Line to right, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe, he beats it. Back even, it's 3-3.
Big RBI for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And the next pitch is way outside. And a big swing and a miss. 2-2 down. That's towards center. Thomas sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. Here's a 1-1. Double play ball to second. There's 1. And that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
How many 3 hits?
We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. The 1-1 is fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
22 pitches.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ground ball to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one chopped to first. Mancini. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Arizona, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Dre Jamison into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 99, Dre Jamison.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Ian Happ. Checks his swing, now an appeal to
Strike
3rd.
anyway,
And he
something.
punches him out. He went around.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Good job to fight that one off.
Now on this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carroll moving under it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
3-2. And that one in the air center field. Thomas makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs leave 1. Score remains tied at 3.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adrian Sampson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that high fastball. Now a pop-up on the infield. 1 up, 1 down.
That's such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And it is 2-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Kyle Hendricks, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Davis makes the grab on the run.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And now 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Toss to Mancini, and that is that. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still tied 3-3. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 8th. And now Christopher Morel. Right-hander kicks, deals. A dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Brennan Davis, the next Cub to hit.
That's a big play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Now it rolls down into the corner. Around second now, going for 3. Ahmed with a relay throw. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 3-1. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. Roll to short, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Now into the ball game on defense, Patrick Wisdom. He takes over as the new first baseman. So digging in, Nolan Gorman. 1 for 3. And the righty deals.
Oh, no.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Alec Thomas, the next to hit. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly.
There we go.
Line, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, Nick Ahmed. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
No.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Short grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score from third. It's 4-3. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Gurriel. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wisdom pulls it in on the run. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Let's go.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Ken Giles.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here. So he's been excellent.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Next one misses. 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Nick Madrigal on deck for the Cubs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
In plenty of time to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And just misses with that one.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So now with 1 swing, this guy could end it. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next,
Dansby Swanson will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks.
Hey, let's get another pack. Alright, so with those two, we should be able to. Let's just save it first. Just making sure nothing crazy happens. Save over that one again. Yeah. Alright. Save it there again.
TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Dre Jameson earned the win, his fourth this season, as the D-Backs defeated the Cubs 4-3. In the standings, the Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central, 11.5 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. The Marlins had 12 hits as a team, as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-3. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in second place in the National League East Division, 10.5 back. And the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wild card. Michael Harris was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 11-2. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division, 14.5 out of first. While the Cardinals are atop the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Seattle Mariners.
Put this one really on Baumgartner. I like Thomas. Smith, do that instead. You're not playing center field though. So we'll do Toro a second. Let's give you a break. Oh, I could yeah, we'll do that. Redfield, DH, Gorman, Smith. Alright, I'll be right back, and when I do, we'll play that one. Let's play some baseball. Oh man. All right. Let's go.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now? This is Corbin Carroll. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic team. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Jake McCarthy.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and they got him.
That is third. The designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here at the ballpark, now the starting pitcher in this one, Madison Bumgarner. What do you look for here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Nick
Leading off
Madrigal.
for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
On the ground. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. This guy will throw any pitch at any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Mad Bum deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That is the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. And now Christian Walker.
First baseman,
The 1-1.
Walker.
Way out front for strike two. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Check swing. He went, and it's 1-2. And he deals. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now here is Abraham Toro. He swings and fouls one off. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Patrick Wisdom. Swings and misses. 1-2. Line to left. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That one to first, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Edwin Rios here. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Ball to strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Bounce to the left side. Ahmed gets it to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. here at Wrigley Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Nick Ahmed here to hit. The pitch. Fouled off down the right side. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Gomes to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Toss to Mancini, and there are 2 outs. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still no score. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Batting ninth. The designated
Now
hitter.
it's Eric Hosmer. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Line drive, base hit. Carroll quickly throws it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next to hit, Nick Madrigal. And 1-2. No outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. Way high. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Out front and foul to the left side. Gomes over at second. Hosmer over at first with 1 away. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The pitch. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Campusano makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. On to the 4th, digging in, Jake McCarthy.
The designated hitter.
The wind of the pitch.
McCarthy.
Ball.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Toss to Mancini. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Now 3-1. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And gone. His 32nd of the year. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Pavin Smith. The pitch. And that one hit to first. Slides, but it gets by him.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now it's going to be Luis Campusano. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pat puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And the batter now, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1 so far.
The third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. This one in the air center field. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Trey Mancini now.
Mancini.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
One down, base is empty. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now, Edwin Rios. 2-2 now. To the right side. Slings to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Abraham Toro. The wind and the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Righty delivers. That's a laser base hit. Around first, digging for two. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now Nick Ahmed. That's out to center field. Bellinger makes the grab. So the batting order turns over. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at first with one gone. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Carroll around third. He'll score. It's 3-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Next is the designated hitter, Jake McCarthy. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
The 2-1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Full count.
Man at second. It's softly on the ground, left side. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
The other way, hauls it in, 1 away. And now it's Eric Hosmer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Kicks and deals. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That one down the line. Fair ball. Bellinger coming home. Smith fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
The 3-1. And that's ball 4. Ian Happ up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just a weak fly ball this time. And it drops in. And they stop him at third. So bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Next one misses. 2-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And it's filled up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well around third. He's in there. 3-run score. It's 4-3.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out. Runner at second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. The 2-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Sets him down on strikes. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Now here is Trey Mancini. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Jensen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adbert Alzolay, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fulmer warming up as well. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. That one lifted to left. Happ makes a nice running catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8, 2 at the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Well, 1-run game. Edwin Rios getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 down, here comes Cody Bellinger. Left-hand batter waits. They say it went.
1-2.
Taps softly to the right side. Walker takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Young. Go.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yan Gomes. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Next
Ball.
offering misses down and away. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. And that'll do it. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Abraham Toro. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The wind to the pitch. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it. No throw. He's safe at first.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have
Wisdom to second, over to first, safe.
The center fielder, number 7, Corbin.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Stops it on a slide. The throw. Mancini over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jordan Hicks.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
That one missed.
2-2.
Back to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Nick Madrigal. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches.
Next pitch is outside.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Got him. 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him swinging. So first and second with 2 outs. Down the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. A 1-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Hosmer around third. Walker with a relay home. Head first, slides safe at the plate. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is Diamondbacks base. Cody Hoyer takes over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 12.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Brad Boxberger appears to be getting loose. 3-2 now. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hat moving under it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
The third baseman, number 16, no longer.
Nolan Gorman stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. The 1-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that's the inning. The 1 hit is all they get here at Wrigley Field. And the batter now, Edwin Rios. Kyle Nelson gets the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Number 24, Kyle Nelson.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Now it's Yan Gomes.
Catcher. Yan. Go.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Ahmed has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the so Brad Boxberger rolls into the game.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the left fielder, Pavin Smith. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Right side. Throw to first is in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Here's a 1-1. Popped up right side, Madrigal. Under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Abraham Toro.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Abraham Toro. The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now it's going to be Nick Ahmed. Hit in the air, right field. Rios settles under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs even up this 4-game series at a game apiece.
Well, Blue, 4 games isn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
A 5-3 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Drew Rasmussen. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Line drive caught. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at the ballpark. And on the mound in this one, Luis Castillo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And they tag him out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bangs off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Wander Franco. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. This to third. Suarez. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Lau at the plate. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score. The 1-1. That one to first. France. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning. One left for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back. And here is Cal Raleigh. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And it's even up. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. The 2-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. So now 1-2.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
On the run, throw to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That misses the zone. 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they make short work. Bottom of the second. And here's the rookie center fielder, Brock Jones. Ball to strike. And a good eye there. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Bobby Dahlback blasts one out. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Righty delivers. In the air, foul off first. And Laureano is retired. And there are 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a little roller right side. On to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd. Here's Jared Kelenic. Gonna count 1 and 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Here's a 1-2. And delivers outside. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bounce to 3rd. Diaz whips it across. That ends the frame. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Jose Siri.
The right fielder.
1-1 now. And he pumps it a strike. And that's outside. That one the other way, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. That one inside. 3-1 now. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's to third. Suarez. To first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. Doubled his first time up. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
And that one hammered. Jones going back some more, pulls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 23.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First time up, he grounded to third. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ripped on a line. Jones snags it on the run. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom 4, now batting Wander Franco. And a 1-1. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit weakly on the ground. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Grounded out his first time.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air out to center. Kelnick makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Brock Jones next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the third out. Rays held in check here, but they lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And the pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And here it comes. In the air out towards right center. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. So now the DH spot, Nolan Jones. Fly to left his first time up. Base hit center field. Runner at first with 2 away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that'll do it. Mariners leave 1. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Bobby Dahlbeck. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now the designated hitter, Bravo.
Laureano comes up to hit. First time up was a pop out. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Comes a 2-2. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. And it goes just foul. Two. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That's inside, and it's 2-1. Bethancourt off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. All set for the top of the sixth. Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
And a pitch. On the ground to third. Over to D-Backs. They get the out on Marte. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's back here at the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the sixth, Randy Arozarena. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. On a line, base hit. Dylan Moore coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing second base. Number
Yandy
25,
Diaz now,
Dylan
1 for 2.
Moore.
That one out to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Wander Franco next to hit for the Rays.
Franco.
2-2 now. Got him. And 2 away now. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Brandon Lau.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hernandez going back some more. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
He did a great job of going back right away. Had a perfect angle at the end. Leaping catch robs the home run. They're fired up in the dugout the way he ended this inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Ty France. At the belt and fires. And strike 2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Fairbanks, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Lau makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. comes a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. And that quickly 2 away. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he deals. That one ripped left field. Rosarena going back. And gone! So he leaves the yard to left. Home run number 15 on the year. And we're level. It's 1-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Taj Bradley.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that. Bounced up the middle. And that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Pitching change here, Diego Castillo.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
And now the center fielder, Brock Jones. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now Bobby Dahlbeck tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Ramon Laureano next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1. Hot shot to third. Gathers and throws to first. And Laureano is retired. Inning over. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the DH, Nolan Jones.
the designated hitter.
Bounce to the right. And it's just foul. That was close. Base hit into right center.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. Strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That misses. The count now 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Now 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to Lau. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Andres Munoz.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Christian Bethancourt. The 1-1. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Randy Arozarena. Right-handed reliever. On the ground. Moore. Whips it to first. They get the out on Arozarena. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. All tied 1-1. So they turn things over to the righty, Jason Adam. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So the lineup flips over, and here is Julio Rodriguez. And the righty deals. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That one is gone. His 13th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. Time called. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. And some drama here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Paul Sewald on a pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Yandy Diaz digs in now. 1 for 3. It's a 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
Wander Franco, the next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Next offering misses, and now 3-2. Brandon Lau in the on-deck circle. Now a slow roller to second. Moore in plenty of time to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Good eye right there.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
All right. Yippee! So we made it through. Yeah, some craziness in that last game. That's the first time I've ever robbed a home run, so I was pretty happy about that. Perfect timing for that too. So yeah, otherwise a good game overall. The leadoff triple to start the game and then stranding him was not great, but yeah. Okay, good. And we didn't lose Marte for very long either, so that's good. So the 8th should be played. Wait. What?
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks.
No. All right, so now let's see. We're a half game away from the Astros in the West. Let's see. But we have a wild card spot by 6.5 games, so that's pretty solid. We should get in. Diamondbacks side. Oh, we're only 2 games behind the Dodgers. Interesting. And in the wild card, okay, we hold the 2nd spot. Okay, behind the Dodgers. So cool. And then there's a big drop off to the Braves. So and Cubs even. Interesting. Yeah. So I don't know when part 2 of that'll be, but we'll play the other 2 games for the Cubs and the other 2 for the Mariners as well. And then what we'll probably do, just looking at the schedule, I'll probably play the 3 against Anaheim in the following stream. And we'll simulate the Diamondbacks games. And then Diamondbacks at home. At home against the Dodgers. Then we'll probably, yeah, we might just rotate, switch we'll simulate the Dodger series. And play the Cubs series at home, maybe. Or just simulate it and then we'll play in Vegas, because that's the new stadium. And then we'll have to figure out the last part of the puzzle. I don't know which ones of these I'll play. I don't. Maybe probably just the Yankees and then Houston. We'll see, depending on how the Mariners are doing. So, but yeah, we'll try and get into some October baseball. Probably do those other 2 games tomorrow night, and then 4 games, I guess. And then we'll be back on next week. So we might have a stream on Saturday, actually. But I don't know what that's going to be. I ordered some new parts for my computer that just got here. A couple of new solid state drives, so I am going to be playing Starfield at some point, so that will be over on Twitch, though, if I stream that, so I might stream that on Saturday. If not, yeah, I don't know that I'll stream, but that would actually be an earlier stream, so I'm gonna try to, but I don't know if I'm gonna play baseball or Starfield or Farming Simulator. I have no idea, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Otherwise, yeah, this is a good one. Hopefully tomorrow night I won't start as late. It's getting kind of tired at the end there, so yeah. On that note, thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're gonna get through this. So playoff baseball, but yeah. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good night.